What is going on, my people of YouTube? Hope all has been well. Today in this video, I'm going to be doing some changes to the RX-7. In my previous video, I did talk about doing some of these changes. In this video, I'm just going to be doing a bar change. So if anybody is new and does not know, this thing does have a 4-link on it. And right now where I did set it up was I did set it up on the anti-squat line. But the one thing I didn't even think about was how far the intersection point was and how high it was. So between talking to a couple people and confirming, my intersection point was probably like not even half of what it was supposed to be. The intersection point on this thing so I'll show you guys here in just a second, but most people, if you're familiar with the 4-link, you have your top bar, which is kind of level or uphill, and then you also have your upper bar that comes down. And at some point, those would come to an imaginary spot on the car and they would intersect. So if you were to extend them out as far as they go, they intersect at some point either way. Now, that intersection point and where it's at and all kinds of other stuff, bunch of magic goes into it, and basically is how it controls how the car reacts when you do a launch and do all kinds of stuff. Anyways, my intersection point was like 23 or 25 inches and like 6 or 5 inches off the ground, which is like, it's a really short intersection point, and it causes the car to hit the tires super fast and react really, really fast compared to a car that has a longer intersection point. So this bar change, I've already calculated it out. I'm gonna change the bars and then recalculate it again just to double check that my calculations were right. But this bar change should put the intersection point at about 52 inches and about 8 inches off the ground, which I've talked to multiple people and they've told me that that's a really good starting point to see what the car is gonna do, and the car should take a longer time for it to react. So like instead of going up on the line, so I think what was happening was because that intersection point was so small and so far back, it would hit the tire hard and then unload because it had so much bite to it. It would unload and then cause the car to hop, and that's what you guys were seeing in that video. So what I'm hoping this bar change will help the car do is hook better and not go out there and like unload at half track. It felt like at the top of first gear or like into second gear, the car would unload and want to spin, which is weird because this thing should not have enough power to spin. So I wanted to change the rear springs too while I was doing this, but for now I'm just gonna do the bar change and see what happens to it, because I want to change one thing at a time to see, so that way I know what fixed what. And also to test the bar change, might go do some racing later. I'm not too sure. Depends on if it's gonna rain. We might go down to Mexico, do some shenanigans on the street. Anyways, I'm gonna jack the RX-7 up, show you guys what's going on. This bar change is really easy. You just change one bar at a time, so that way the rear axle actually does not go anywhere, and it's really simple. So this is gonna be a pretty bad video, but I just wanted to show you guys. So this is one side of the 4-link. Now what I'm gonna be changing is both of these bars actually. So this one, this bottom bar, this hole's gonna stay here, but I'm gonna be moving this down one hole. And then this top bar is gonna be the bar that changes a lot. So this one, if you guys can see all the way up here, there's a whole bunch of holes. I'm actually gonna be moving this one 2 holes up, and then this one hole down on the back side on both bars. So basically what I do is I just break both of these jam nuts loose on both sides of the bar. That way it's nice and loose and it can spin because it's got heims on both sides. And then I will take the bolts out and I'll just do one bar at a time. So with only one bar off, there's still 3 on it and they can't go anywhere. So I'll go ahead and start cracking these loose and move these bars around. So just like that, I got the upper bar moved up 2 holes. This bar right here went down a hole, and then also the back side here went down a hole, nice and easy. So like this bar is the top passenger side bar, and they don't want any tension on it. So like this, it still rotates nice and freely. It was really easy. The car shouldn't have moved around, the axle shouldn't have moved around at all. It looks like it's still nice and centered in the wheel wells, and I took some measurements side to side to make sure it's all good. So we should be all good to go now. All these bars feel nice, no tension on them or nothing like that. Doesn't look like it moved at all. I'm gonna go ahead and lower the car back down and take it to the gas station, drive around, make sure it's all good still, and maybe go see if we can do some racing or some test hits later. Out here in Mexico, just got some E85. Kyle's out here. He let me use his truck to come out to Mexico with the trailer since mine is broken. At Wyatt, fix my truck, hurry up. Need to do race car things, but out here. Derek's out here too. Some of his friends are out here. Might go do some dig hits, see what this bar change does, see if we can get it to hook up pretty good. Still do some testing on the street. I haven't done a lot of testing on the street, and it's basically what I made this car for, so gonna go ahead and drive over there.
And he said it never shoots a flame.
A little hot. Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, it spun pretty bad.
Yeah, it spun pretty good. What did the car look like it did though? Did it look like it just squatted, or it just didn't bounce, or didn't?
I'll shoot your suspension on.
I mean, I'm not an expert, but it looked like it was pretty good.
Like it,
just needs less
to go, just needs
less power.
Yeah.
It's hard to tell because it unloaded immediately. So what RPM did you leave at?
33.
33.
And 4 pounds of boost.
Did it leave at?
4 pounds.
That's your suspension, man. It should hook that.
Yeah.
I'll figure something out. We'll see what it's doing on the next one.
Woo! That was better. Better for sure.
Yeah.
All right, so Hayden just got some test passes in, and we convinced him to race a really fast Subaru that's all-wheel drive.
Yeah.
So
all-wheel drive. He's
obviously
right lane.
Subaru.
I'm gonna go left lane. That's being prepped.
Oh yeah, by the way.
So.
And off camera, Hayden didn't want to do this. We had to talk him into it.
Yeah. Well, we gonna wait a little bit.
You're welcome, guys, for the quality content.
This is all new to me. I'm going fast again.
Hell yeah.
Alrighty, so it's like 5:30 right now. We're all loaded up in the trailer. RX-7's in the trailer. Kyle's over here. Derek's over here. Helped me out all night long. Derek got me some prep, so thank you, Derek, for that. Kyle helped me back me up on that last race. Clutch, perfect backup. So it was a fun-ass night.
I backed up and I flagged
And he flagged.
and I filmed.
Allegedly.
I does it all.
Allegedly out here in Mexico. So we got quite a bit of a drive left to do, so we're gonna go ahead and head out. It was a pretty fun night. That bar change, I mean, it wasn't exactly what I wanted to do, but it's a step in the right direction. So I'm gonna do maybe just one more change to it, give it a little bit more bite so it doesn't squat down so hard. But car seems pretty quick, got it figured out a little bit. Derek was showing me some stuff, telling me I can't put all the power in it that fast. So
I mean, you can.
I mean, we
want it to work.
yeah, we tried, and it spun on the first pass all hard. So we took a whole lot of power out of it, and it seems to, I mean, the car seems pretty quick. So that's all I can really ask for. I'm happy with it. Hope you guys enjoy this video. As always, guys, thank you guys for watching, and until next time, guys, see ya.
Now we get to drive back to the States.
Back to the States from Mexico.
Aiden's driving though, because
Yep.
taking a nap.